Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so basically, I'm back. I was actually away for approximately about a week, and honestly, thanks God, got back safely. Literally the same day I landed in Toronto, back. A plane crashed a bit earlier from our arrival, and thanks God, everybody is okay on that plane or on our plane, and we're back to business. So basically, what happens? I after such a long time, I want to do my first analysis, and I want to do it live with you here. So let me start with sharing my screen to to the markets that we will be looking at. So we have ES and micro ES. Okay, movement will be the same. Okay, so I will only chart everything on the regular ES. Okay, ES minis. Okay, and on the micros, after we will be able to basically see the same price action, the same time frame, and everything. So first thing first, okay, what we want to do, we want to go on daily time frame, and we can see actually quite a bit of consolidation. Okay, a lot of consolidation in this area. Now, what we can see also that this week, last week, right, we kind of aggressive rally to the 4 hour area, and then we basically consolidate on the higher time for like higher section of that 4 hours. So we potentially want to look more for the long side. There is two reasons for it. It's above the on the higher side of the 4 hours. It's also basically on the higher side of the 9 days moving averages. Okay, and we now will need to see the other stuff that will need to hold. So this is one. So basically, we will be looking for the long sides. So let me just start. Let me just start right now. You know something? I don't understand why it's not giving me time for the time for. Yes, let me see. No. Hmm. Never saw that before, but I just need the time here. I don't understand why the time is not here, but okay, no big deal. I will not wait only on that. So I want to make sure that I put my writing. Good morning. How are you doing? How was your vacation? My plan for today will be let me now see on what areas I want to focus on. So, number one, this is the 5 minutes. So, this is the 5 minutes. I will need to get to that. This is yesterday low. This is yesterday high. This is Friday gap. We need to delete that. This is pre-market low. Pre-market low. We want to put that here. Okay. I will tell you why just in a moment. This is another 5 minutes. That's the high. Okay, then pre-market high. Okay, now we go to 3 hours, right? We double click on the price action and it will center everything. Okay, this 4 hours, we can still keep it, no problem. Pre-market, so this is 2 hours. So we need anywhere here. So this is our low, pre-market low for now. Oh, this is our pre-market low. This is our pre-market high. Okay, this is our pre-market high, pre-market low. This is yesterday high. Okay, and this is yesterday low. And now we have the 5 minute. Now that we got those, okay, let's see if we have any zones that we can see as time frames as supply and demand. So we have this here as supply and demand, which is very interesting. Okay. Let me see, this is 30 minutes. 30 minutes. We have this also 30 minutes. So here it can be very, very small, tight risk to the word. I'm looking for longs in two scenarios. Two scenarios. First, at the open, if price will reject 6,132, I will enter long with stop loss at 6,130, targeting 6,153. Reason for this is because there is 30 minutes zone that was formed yesterday between 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. If I get stepped out, my next long will be as well, it's right by pre-market low. Entering at 6,118. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about my stop loss, but I think 6109 can be a fair range to place the stop loss. Targeting pre-market high and yesterday high, which is 6,153 to 6,158. That's for the long long sides. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for, the long sides. By the way, if any of you are watching, comment your thoughts or questions, and then hit the like or dislike button. I'm okay with either one. I did see on some of my shirts, actually, some people click the dislike button, which also put as much smile on my face as the likes or dislikes. I don't really care about that so much. Why? Because it was funny to see that really, I'm not doing it for so much people to put any of those things, but yet they do, and it's puts a smile on my face. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I still have a goal to get to at least $53,000, which I will, God will, within 2 weeks period of time. I have 2 weeks. So until the 7th, which is Friday. So basically, it's approximately less than 10 days, which I will. I know I will. Amazing. Okay. Short. Um, the only short currently I can see, if price breaks at the open pre-market high, low, and retests 6,132, I can enter it and put my stop loss at 6,134, targeting 6,118. This plan will go to the playbook of my pre-market high, low, and the ones I sent you. I will make also trading plans for the 3 confirmations and more. Confirmations. And will get the plans log for the other playbook. Okay, very good. So now that we understand that, you see we have we have different playbooks on my trading view, which is fucked up because I never really Так. Okay. Shit, let's see actually what's happening with all this Nvidia and shit. Because I have those positions and I completely forgot about them. And that's the good things for investments. When you do, oh nice. This, oh my god, it came to $11, which did before 2. Wow, okay. Very good. Continue to fucking rise, you bitches. Let's see, Tesla. Tesla came to what price action? What? 350? Oh my god. Dropped so drastically. Hold on. What time is it? Wow, we have a long time. Wow. Wow, what a nice rally for this para. Very nice rally. AMD been consolidating, motherfucker. Okay. Not so consolidating, but in one range for quite a bit now. We just needed to break above. Nvidia, only crappy. What? I entered here. Look how it's rallied so well up. And I fucking didn't enter with enough lots or shares. Now we're at Tesla. We need to break above. Let me share with you my screen so you guys can see also what I'm looking at. Very good. So we still have quite a bit of time for the open. Wake up earlier now because I just came and there is a big jet lag for me. Let me see what's happening with my Nvidia. It's fucked up because I didn't enter at 113 or whatever. And I only got a few, but let me see. Unrealized profit, Nvidia. So. Give me a moment here. Portfolio. Awesome. So Apple is also nicely moving up. What is this? This is Ally, or whatever the shit it is. Wow, but this fucking Nvidia, very nice. Hold on. This AMD, I also need to see what's happening with my other account. Starbucks, how it was forever at 99's area, and nice how it rallies. Wow, this one nice, but I don't own any Starbucks, so let me go to this Alloy. Wow. Let's see. One moment. Primerica. Wow, what a fucking drop. Even though they give positive, but small. They rallied very big, but it's okay. Let me just see. I would like to go to Alloy. What a fucking small. $39. Amazon. Meta. Meta is fucking nicely rallying. Where's that? Nvidia. Papa John's. Okay, this one. This one I needed to go rally here. Here I fucking exit. The only thing is my entry is at 13. My average entry right there. Entry point. Enter. Okay. Nvidia. Tesla. Tesla is amazing the way it's could be so much more, but because I got some contracts or some positions at 128 when it was at the bottom here, or maybe it was here. I don't even remember already when it was here. One of those positions I had. Let me tell you exactly. Done. Let me see. $139 right there. So at one of those positions and 46 cents, I entered and I exit somewhere here. Look at this fucking rally from there. But it's okay. It is what it is. I could have so much more on that position, but it's no big deal. Let me see what's happening with our cryptos. Bitcoin. Crazy consolidation. Uploading a new video explaining something that helped me tremendously in filtering good setups versus trades that should be avoiding. Let's go. So let me just see my other account. I'm back with all of my forces today. You know, I've been waiting for me to be back, to get back to actions. Let me see. Motherfucker, eh? Went positive for a bit and fucking dumped. But it's all good. Yeah. Okay, I have a lot to do. And what I will do right now, let's see this one.
I'm very confident that everybody watching this video. I'm very confident that everybody watching this video, if you listen to my advice, you will start taking more profitable trades, and you will stop taking losing setups that should have just been completely avoided. Now, I can't tell you how many times that even still to this day, I take setups, and before I enter the trade, I'm like, man, this thing looks so good. I'm very confident on it. I know I'm going to make money on this. I know it's going to profit on me. And then I take the trade, I lose on that setup, and I go back and review that trade and analyze it. And I'm like, Carmine, why did you ever take that trade? That was such a dumb decision, and that was such a stupid trade that you should have just avoided. Now, when I implement what I'm going to explain to you all in this video, I start taking better setups, and I stop taking trades that could have been completely avoided. Now, pulling up what I mentioned here in the Discord, this is the main concept of this video, is I have this, I guess, trading mantra that if there's no label to the trade, then I should not be taking the trade. Now, what I mean by label is just simply being able to identify and to describe the trade that I'm going to be taking before I actually take the trade. Because like I mentioned earlier, when I enter a trade, I'm like, man, this thing looks good. I know I'm going to make profits on it. It's going to work out in my favor, and I think it's going to go up or down. I'm simply acting based on emotions on, number one, me trying to make money, and number two, me just trying to be correct and make an assumption in the market. But we can dig it deeper and be able to label the trade setup and label the pattern that we're seeing. This is just naturally going to force us to be taking trades that we know have a positive expectancy or have a higher probability or a better odd of working out and us making profits. In the Discord, what I said here was a really big shift in how I view the market is by viewing trades as patterns. What I mean is the setups that I trade with, there's around 6 or 7, and in the accelerator, in the Investor Academy, like there's specific in-depth videos on it. Even on my YouTube, there's videos on the confirmations, the plans. Each have similar patterns. And just off the top of my head, like there's a pattern that I look for called rebid or reoffer. There's a pattern that I look for called trap buyers, trap sellers. There's a pattern that I look for such as absorption. Another pattern is a large buyer or large seller defending price, and that probably is one of my favorite setups. And when I see these similar patterns, I know when they appear in the market, and almost like a light bulb goes off in my head saying, hey, this is developing. I'm watching this form in real time. I've seen this work out for me maybe yesterday, last week, last month, and I know that this setup worked last week, last month, and it has a higher probability or higher odd of working out. So it's just a common pattern with similar characteristics that whenever that setup is present or valid, I know I should be acting upon it. So when I sit down and I'm watching my charts on a daily basis, I'm simply waiting for this opportunity by trying to locate these patterns that I can label in some sort of combination or in some sort of similar characteristics. So my job is to locate opportunity. Like I don't really say that I'm going to be forcing a setup. It's because when I sit down in my chair and I'm watching the market develop in real time, I'm not going to trade in the market. I'm trying to locate my opportunities, because if I find my opportunity and act upon that opportunity and manage my risk accordingly, this is when I can say that I'm trading the market, because I'm putting myself in a position to take a setup that has a higher odd of working out in my favor. So I'm simply waiting for this opportunity by trying to locate the setups. When I see a similar pattern, one which I know that works, I know it's a valid setup to take and a trade that should be put on. When I sit here and observe in one trade just because the market's moving up or down, like I mentioned to you all earlier, there's no pattern there. Hey Carmine, I think the market's going to go up. Hey Carmine, I think we're going to sell off here because maybe Trump said something bad. When I make these false claims or when I make these false assumptions in my head, I'm emotionally acting. There's no pattern there. There's no reason. There's no itch. I'm acting upon impulse based on what I want to see happen. And what I want to see happen is what's not going to occur. The market doesn't care about what I'm thinking or what I want to see. If I'm sitting here trying to make money by thinking where the market will move next, I'm just going to sit here and lose money. It's not trading. It is gambling. When you look for similar patterns, that is trading with an edge. This is why I firmly believe when you locate a setup and you can identify it and label it, this is a trade that should be put on. When you don't see a setup or you can't label that trade, then just sit on your hands and avoid it. And I think the biggest thing that each individual trader has to identify and learn and get self-development through is to know what your setup is. Everybody's going to define them differently. The only way you can do this is by actually trading and collecting data. So I want you all, after you learn from this video, look back and even tomorrow, the next day, next week, when you're about to take a trade, ask yourself, what is this trade that I am taking? Can I label this setup? Maybe it's a rebid. Maybe it's a reoffer. Maybe it's a large buyer defending price. Maybe it's a rejection of a supplier demand zone. Maybe it's a structural pattern. What is this label of the trade that I'm taking? Now, you can even go back. If you don't want to forward pass this, you can back pass this. Look at other trades you're taking, right? Look at losses, look at wins. I guarantee you, majority of the losing trades that you take, you're not even going to be able to find a pattern or a common characteristic or similarity that you can go back and basically label it now that you've taken the trade in the past. And I'm very confident if you go back and look at a lot of your winning trades and you dissect that data, you'll be able to realize, like, hey, this trade looks so similar to the trade that I took 2 weeks after that. And then you'll be able to identify these labels. Maybe the confirmation was a large delta outlier was supporting the market. And that's a setup that I look for. And I know when I, in the future, see this forming in real time, I know to act on it because it's something that I've seen work out for me in the past and I can label it. So no label, no trade. Solid label, That's a trading opportunity that you have to act on. Now, this will keep us on our toes. Before you click that buy or sell button, now that you have this in your mind, think about this video, think about Carmine sitting next to you, watching you trade. And Carmine, before you enter that trade, Carmine's going to ask you, why are you opening up this position? And if you can't give Carmine a solid answer or a solid reason, or label that setup for him, or what people call like a playbook, like where's the playbook you're using on the trade, if you cannot provide that for me, acting like I'm sitting next to you before you open up that trade, then just realize you should not be opening up that trade at all. It just keeps you on your toes and helps me, because sometimes I make some decisions. I can't lie. Like sometimes I'll sit here and force a trade just because I'm bored and I want to make money or I want to have action in the markets. And I look back on it and I'm like, Carmine, you should never take that damn trade because there's no reason behind it. This is not one of your setups. If I just trade my setups and my setups are being able to have a label, it keeps me on my toes to only be taking trades that I should be taking based on real rationale, a real thesis, and backed by real long-term results. When I deviate away from that, that's when I make emotional, irrational decisions, and that's when I start spiraling down, forcing trades, and not acting upon opportunity. Instead, I'm trying to force it and create it. My job is to not create opportunity. My job is just to locate it. And everybody's going to be able to define opportunity differently, but my job is to locate that opportunity, not create it. When we force trades, we try to create an opportunity that just does not exist. When the opportunity is appearing behind us, we are locating it and we are acting upon it. So next time you take a trade, next time you open up your computers, think about me, think about this video, and implement this. I'm very confident you'll see a major difference in your trading in terms of not taking trades that could have been avoided and forcing you to take trades that have a solid thesis that you can label. Now, if you're like, Carmine, how do I find these setups that have to be labeled? This is where dissecting your data, reviewing your charts, reviewing your losses with intention, reviewing your wins with intention, finding common similarities, common denominators between losses, common denominators between wins. The answer lies in your data. Review it, and this is how you'll be able to establish labels, playbooks, setups, and those will be the greatest asset to your trading. Is once you have them, you have something that provides you with solid structure, foundation, system, edge, strategy that will give you long-term success in the markets. So take this advice seriously. If you want to see a difference in trading, if you like these raw videos, let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you learned anything from this video, drop a like and thumbs up on it. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out.
Did you know that you can make between 5 and 25% on your money per month passively without predicting the market?
I love those ones. Advertisements over advertisement. Okay, come on. I'm waiting for the market to
The
open.
Forex.com app. Use one swipe trading to enjoy lightning fast trading wherever you are, offering advanced trading view charts and analyst tools with real-time trade and order alerts. Trade anytime, anywhere, with access to full account management features and exclusive performance analytics. Simply swipe to trade with the Forex.com app. Download the Forex.com app today.
Like this on a retest.
In less than 24 hours, you will have $1,000 in your account, and then $1,000
Well, it's
daily
coming
for the
from
rest
all
of your
this
life,
noise.
all with just 5 minutes of your time each day.
If I had one trading strategy that I could only
Wait a moment, brother. Okay, so I want to write another playbook scenario. Okay, I want to write another playbook scenario, which I will have to test as well. No. Error. Again, error. Resync. Sync. Okay. Got it. What the fuck, man? It always does that. So add trades. Okay. Notebooks. Playbooks. VWAP 9 days and RSI. Entry criteria. Okay, so this is what I actually can do. Wow. Wow. I have that thought in my head. It's just about now me actually putting it all down here. Bob Proctor. Not only going to meet your achievements in life, I'm going to meet you at the post and pass you at the grandstand. Okay. Missed trade, executed trade, backtesting sessions. Okay, so entry criteria. By the way, let me turn on the light one moment. Okay, this is like for opening the nose for extra breathing, which is great. Okay, so I have another 25 minutes. Let me focus on the playbook. I actually wanted to share that with you while I do. You don't need to see the market movements. You need to see this playbook. I will look at this screen, so I will be able to share with you how I build my playbook, and let me know after what you think about that. So this playbook name, okay, is, hold on. I just want to show you there is a lot of these different playbooks. We will choose this one only. I want to actually change the icon here, but this is already not as necessary right now. More important that we build this. Entry criteria. Okay, so number one, entry criteria. Oh, add rules. Okay, so when trade is a winner, when trade is a loser, when trade is a break even. How do you call this rule? Okay. VWAP, and 9-day moving average crossed, price action below price action over the 9-day moving average. So that means it's here over above, over below. Okay. Okay. On a retest entry, enter with stop loss by the high of the first break. Okay, so let's say we enter here, our stop loss here, and then basically we can take profit here and so on. Okay, always. So that's good. Entry criteria. Why I can't awesome. Oh, got it now. Okay. Price action crossed 9-day moving 9-day moving average on a minute, on a 1 minute. So it's crossed. With RSI. So, okay. Exit. exit, trail stop loss, trail stop loss, trail stop loss, or price action crossed 9-day moving average and RSI. So if it crosses the 9-day and the RSI, we can take profit. Okay, I think it's right for now. Yeah, let me see how we can do that. Icon. Okay, update. So it's weighted. Right now, three confirmations. Also something I have to fucking do. Right. Three confirmations. Oh fuck. Wow, look at this fucking drop. That's why trailing stop loss would have been a fucking golden rule. So let me just see. 1, 2, 3, that's why. Okay. Three confirmations. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, we're fucking golden here. So maybe on something like this, but yeah, maybe on 5 minutes or this, like I need to choose on which scenario. $15 to open, about that much. Oh shit. 15 to open. But let me quickly go do a couple of things, get more coffee, so I'm back when the market is open. I will have another video, so it will be fresh. See you in the next coming up one.